Мы готовы продолжить и готовы представить вашему вниманию второй бой сегодняшнего вечера в полусредней весовой категории. В синий угол клетки приглашается боец из Узбекистана Каримов Фуркатбек.
This is bout number 2 of the evening. You're watching the MMA Series-8 Time of New Heroes on Fubo Sports Network and Clash TV. Doing some shadow boxing there is Furkatbek Karimov, fighting out of Uzbekistan. Nice combination of punches there. Is he showing us his intentions for this fight? Making his debut here this evening. Weighing on the weight limit for this lightweight fight, 70 kilograms. But as always with the Clash TV app, give us your opinions, score the fights. Tell me if you agree with me with what I'm saying, my opinions on the fight, the way I'm scoring. And if I get time during the fights, I will try to explain the unified rules and the scoring criteria as we go. Final checks to the gloves. As they check for oil, check the gum shield, and check the groin protection and let them into the cage.
А в красный угол октагона приглашается его соперник из города Санкт-Петербург. Встречайте, Александр Митькин!
So his opponent is a local fighter from St. Petersburg, Alexandr Mitkin. Mitkin also weighed in just under the lightweight limit for this fight, 3 5-minute rounds, and also making his debut here this evening. So we've got 2 debut fighters. I can remember back to my first fight and I know the nerves, the adrenaline that's going through your body leading up to this first fight. And however much training you've done in the gym, however much preparation, a lot can be to do with controlling those nerves, controlling that adrenaline, and who can do that best. Especially here on such a huge stage to make your debut.
Дамы и господа, представляем вам второй бой сегодняшнего вечера. Бой, в котором состоится 2 профессиональных дебюта в полусредней весовой категории. В синем углу клетки представитель команды MMA Санкт-Петербург Каримов Фуркатбек. Его оппонент в красном углу клетки, представитель команды Пальмира, город Санкт-Петербург. Встречайте, Александр Митькин! Рефери в клетке Алексей Касаткин. Бойцы в центр ринга.
Деремся 3 раунда по 5 минут. Правила помним, правила нарушаем.
So here we go, bout number 2 this evening. MMA Series-8 Time of New Heroes on Fubo Sports Network and Clash TV app. Fight coming live from St. Petersburg, and it's Karimov blue, Mitkin red. Both fighters making a debut here this evening. Mitkin, taller of the two, takes the center, but it's the catch and punch as he bullies him to the floor there from Mitkin. Sorry, Karimov. Karimov, solid knee as well inside. Mitkin did well there to get back to his feet. That's another solid leg kick from the lead leg. Both fighters fighting out of the orthodox stance. So far, Karimov looking the stronger of the two. Short, stocky build. But it's Mitkin that's got the centre of the cage. He's got that height advantage, but again, he throws the midpoint kick, his legs caught, and he's bullied to the floor by Karimov. Karimov takes the back, gets both hooks in. This is a bad position for Mitkin, as hard to see, but I think that is underneath the chin. He's let it out to ground and pound. This is the benefit of MMA over jiu-jitsu, is you can fire the punches in to try and soften up your opponent and lift that chin. Here Karimov with a fast start on his debut, using the punches to work in. Mitkin's doing the right thing here, is tripoding up, trying to make Karimov fall down over his head, get him up high so he can get out the back door, and he does. Excellent work there from Mitkin. Back to the centre. Mitkin needs to be careful, I think, with that lead kick. He needs to throw it low point and not up to the midpoint where he's getting it caught. We know what Karimov's going to do. He's going to try and catch a kick and come over with that big right hand. Moving around the outside. Very aware of Mitkin's longer reach. Mitkin works it outside. Again, he throws up to the body. I do think that's a risky tactic when he's been taken down twice in that way. The overhand right lands short, and Mitkin showing bravado, saying, what was that? Body shot, Karimov. Karimov did a good job there, ducking underneath the right cross. Again, looking for that left hook to the body. Now that overhand right landed a little bit more heavy on Mitkin, making him think twice, and he's now not the one coming forwards. He's felt the power of Karimov, and it's Karimov working forward. This time Mitkin drops under, but in the clinch again, Karimov shows his strength as he pulls him to the floor. And a great escape and stand up again from Alexander Mitkin, a local fighter here making his debut. So now getting an opportunity to see these guys against the fence. Mitkin using his head, pushing Karimov in, but chooses to break free, step back there himself. Possibly feeling the strength in the clinch. Solid low kick again, Karimov. Right cross. You can tell Mitkin's really feeling the power here of these punches. Mitkin does look maybe the better, more organised puncher, more skillful, but it's just the solid shots of Karimov. And they're really making Mitkin think. Now Mitkin looking a little bit disheartened. He half threw the last punch, and that was a bit of a half-hearted attempt really at a clinch. Karimov looks for the body shot, especially against a taller opponent. Ripping punches into the body can be excellent. So the action slowed slightly here, but again it's the overhand right from Karimov. Nice straight jabs. This is what Mitkin needs to do. He needs to fire the straight jab, follow it up with a cross down the middle, use the height, use his reach to beat the shorter, stockier opponent. And that's a good first round there. A lot of action. But I think the key points to take away there, especially on the scoring, is as the scoring works, effective striking and effective grappling are important. And here we'll see is this, I was just about to mention, is the catching the kicks and the takedowns. Going from the effective striking into grappling. And it's Karimov for me who took that round by catching the kicks, getting the takedowns and working the punches. Look there, that solid left hook to the body. Left low kick again, powerful. There you saw Mitkin attempted the level change. He grabbed, got both hands under, but he was overpowered by Karimov in the clinch. So for me, a clear first round win there for Furkatbek Karimov. As we're getting last minute instructions here from the corner. Ready for round number 2. Both fighters chosen to sit on the floor between rounds. wiping any water away. Stop the fighters from slipping. Now we'll be able to resume round 2. So this is MMA Series 8, Time of New Heroes. It's bout number 2. And this is round number 2. Karimov blue, Mitkin red. Definitely a much slower start to the second round. Both guys have gained respect from the other with some good shots landed in the first. Again, you see Karimov puts everything into every shot. He doesn't throw a feeler jab. It was a stepping in jab to the body there. As he looks again for the overhand right. Mitkin very wary of that right overhand punch. Every time he's backing away. That's a nice landing spinning technique though. To the midsection. Mitkin fields an inside kick to the thigh, but still carries on coming forward. His better work for me in the first round was when he was coming forward, he was on the front foot. And there you see again, starts to fire the shots. This is what he needs to do. He needs to be more assertive, I think. On the back foot, waiting for the big shots is not going to win him the fight. Again, he goes to the body. And Karimov says, whatever you can do, I can do better, as he fires in a heavy body shot of his own with that lead kick. Well, this round has definitely evened up a little. It's nice to see Mitkin getting himself back into the fight, starting to come forward. Had success with a low kick. I still think that left kick to the body is risky, but he did land it cleanly last time. Step forward, jab, left hook from Karimov. Solid low kick again. Let's see Mitkin follow that jab with a cross as he leads the cross there. That was good work. Low kick Mitkin. Karimov nods his head. He must be thinking, I've given Mitkin everything I can here. Throwing all his shots. And Mitkin's growing in confidence. Coming forward now with combinations rather than single shots. Again, he throws that risky lead kick. Karimov falls short. So again, for the guys at home on the Clash TV app, let us know your thoughts. How are you seeing this fight going? I had Mitkin losing the first round, but he seems to be coming forward now. Although he's fielded some good shots, and that was a solid body shot there from Karimov. Mitkin's best success is that jab and low outside kick. Karimov shouts as if to G himself up. Mitkin back on the back foot now. Both fighters a little bit out of distance, falling short, but that was a nice body shot. Again, this lead left hook to the body that Karimov throws is a very solid shot. Nicely timed. Jab from Mitkin. So if we're looking at how the scoring goes on this round, effective striking will be the key thing here for us to look at. And that is some great effective striking to finish the round off here in this last minute there from Karimov. I was just going to say that I thought Mitkin had brought himself back into the fight with some good jabs, good low kicks, and a little bit more dominance in the centre. But here Karimov is finishing strong. Again, the lead left hook, this time up to the head. Karimov, for me, certainly evening up the round here a little, even if Mitkin has been dominant. He wasn't overly dominant. and there's not much in it. Again, lead left hook to the body, right hand over the top. These look to be signature moves from the debut fighter Karimov, fighting out of Uzbekistan. And he walks forward with his hands up to finish that round. So again, an interesting round. Both fighters having very good success. Mitkin's with the jab and the low kick, as I think we'll probably see here. Karimov with the body shot. That spinning back kick was beautiful. One of the best landed shots from Mitkin. And there you see there was much more combination work, and quite accurate combination work from Mitkin. There, finished that combination with a body kick. Coming back from Karimov. I do think I'd edged the round to Mitkin, although Karimov came back strong towards the end of the round. Again, you're on the Clash TV app. We are interactive. Tell us your opinions. Takedown attempt there after the heavy punches. So for me, Karimov first round, Mitkin second round. I've given you my reasons why. Give us your reasons why that might be wrong, or you may agree. I think the second round was very, very close, but those are the reasons. I'd slightly edged it towards Mitkin, who I thought brought himself back into the fight there. So this is MMA Series 8, Time of New Heroes, coming live from St. Petersburg on the Fubo Sports Network and the Clash TV app. If you're on the Clash TV app, give us your opinions, score of fights, tell us what you think. This is round number 3. Karimov blue, Mitkin red. Mitkin, the taller of the two, takes the center again. So the story of the fight so far has been Karimov waiting, and then coming forward with a left hook to the body or left hook to the head, followed by a big overhand right. Now Mitkin there initiated the clinch, but as they hit the fence, Karimov turned him and threw a huge shot. Good start to this round from Karimov. Again shouting Karimov. Whether that's to do with intimidation or just to G himself up, but he's coming forward with some solid shots. He's the one making the effort here in this round. He may know it's one round each, maybe his corner have told him, and this is a good solid start to the final round. Big punches as he broke the will here of Mitkin, who looked very defensive and didn't come very fast off the fence. It looks like he's got into defensive mode as Karimov fires a shot to the head. Mitkin looking disheartened, which will only spur Karimov on. Blood coming from underneath the left eye of Alexander Mitkin, the St. Petersburg fighter. Karimov just seems to have stepped off the gas a little there, as I thought he was pulling away. He doesn't want to let Mitkin back into this round. He did use a lot of energy there in that first minute. Mitkin needs to use the jab. And it needs to be more than just pouring out with it like that. He needs to try to keep Karimov off with the jab. Now he ducked underneath there to grab the legs, but it was a very risky maneuver. So in these rules, there's no knees to the head. Karimov there looked like he threatened a knee to the head. Maybe thought twice about it. An illegal move on the floor under these rules. So we're halfway through the final round. For me, Karimov first round, Mitkin second. This round was looking even. Mitkin's got the takedown and he passed the guard. He's jumped over the legs to try to get mount. He needs to pull him away from the fence. It's difficult to use the mount position when you're against the fence. So here, this is Mitkin on top, in mount. In his best position of the fight. Can he stay on? As he's linked the long legs. But Karimov manages to get top position. So now we're here in the full guard of Alexander Mitkin. Watch for Karimov to try and clear arms from behind his head and posture up. He's got the good, stocky, powerful build for ground and pound. I want to see him working here. It's Mitkin really that's doing the punches. Firing in shots from the bottom with a closed guard. Karimov gets his elbows in. Can he posture up and work some strikes of his own? Again, it's Mitkin who's working from the bottom, using those long legs to keep Karimov tight and firing shots in with his other arm. Swapping one arm behind the head to punch with the left, and then the other arm and then punching with the right. There he's got wrist control. We've seen no posture, no ground and pound from Karimov in this position. He got the takedown, he got the top position. But for now he's done nothing with it, and now we see Mitkin starting to work for a triangle. Can he push the elbow in? Using the punches, he's got long legs, which are very good for guard work. There's some ground and pound now from Karimov. This is better work. "30 seconds left. This could all be in this final round. If you're watching at home on the Clash TV app, please give us your opinions. Who do you think's winning this fight? I'm certainly, as we've seen from scoring on previous events, not always right. So here we go, dying seconds. Watch for Karimov to fire some big shots into finish if he's got the gas tank left. And no, it's Mitkin coming forward. Mitkin looks for a final takedown, ends up on his back in half guard. And there we have it. Furkatbek Karimov of Uzbekistan, Alexander Mitkin from St. Petersburg, making their debuts here at lightweight. 3 5-minute rounds of action for me. Karimov first round, Mitkin second round. I don't want to score that third round. There's so much backwards and forwards action. We'd love to hear your opinions on the Clash TV app. Again, thank you to Football Sports Network for giving us these streams in this difficult situation as we get the official decision.
Дамы и господа, во втором поединке вечера единогласным решением судей победу одержал боец из синего угла ринга Каримов Фуркатбек.
Okay, so official winner there, Karimov from Uzbekistan, winning his debut fight. And I think we'll see a replay here. Maybe an interview first. Okay, so here's the replay, and this is why Karimov won. You could see his intentions there as he was shadow boxing on the stage before he came out. And it was that big overhand right, often used with the catch of the leg, that was successful, especially in the early rounds for Karimov. Catch the leg, fire the overhand right cross, and he just looked so powerful all the way through the fight. Mitkin has success of his own. His success was with the jab and the straight punches, but Karimov just seemed to shake off every single thing that came. Look at that nice spinning kick there from Mitkin. But again, it was the left hooks to the body, the left overhand shots, the right overhand shots from Karimov that were doing the damage. Big swinging punches, Mike Tyson-esque. That left hook to the body there, you see it, and the right hook. Again, crumbled the knees there as he comes in, and he follows up smelling blood there. Fantastic win in this debut fight for Karimov, who was just a little bit too strong and a little bit too aggressive for Alexander Mitkin.